Hey everyone, John Hartley. This is a milestone day in my coin collecting, as we are going to hit, as I'm sure the title of this video probably says, we're going to hit and I think exceed 5,000 coins in my collection. Excuse me, I just brewed this coffee. Oh, that's good. A few weeks ago, I got in a package from an online auction that had the 1954 over 53 proof set in it. It's not really what it was, but if you watch the video, you'll understand. And it had a Stone Mountain early commemorative that was an upgrade for one that I had that wasn't in as good a shape, one I'd bought years ago. And at the end of that video I said, with these 6 coins I'm at 4,998 coins. And I had 2 coins in the mail, which were the Pride of Two Nations set, American Silver Eagle and the Canadian Maple Leaf in one set together, and 2 countries did it in a joint thing, and that would have been the 5,000th coin. But right after I posted that video, Mike GPO from sunny Manitoba asked me by email if I wanted to make a trade for the Stone Mountain early commemorative $50 that I had just replaced. And I said sure, and I asked him for if he had a coin in particular that I didn't have but was a classic Canadian design. So as usual, amongst those of us who trade coins, we always send a little bit extra more than the trade. And I threw in, with the Stone Mountain, I threw in a couple of coins. One of them's nice, one of them's just a little trinket, but well, it's not a trinket, it's a coin. But as I got a few more things in the mail, I was back at 4,998, and I said that possibly, according to what Mike sends me, I'll hit 5,000 when Mike's package gets here. And Mike replied in that video, he said, I think you're going to be just over 5,000. So his package arrived today. Make sure we don't cut into anything. Got this package, even neat handiwork where I cut out all the information. All I left up there from Mike's address was Canada. Let's see what we got. A little note in here. Well, John, here we are almost midway through July, and trade number 2 between us. I'm chuckling at in a 53 half. I'm chucking in a 53 half to start off a set. Maybe if we trade enough times, you'll end up with a decent looking set of 53s. Hope you're doing well. I am Mike, thank you. Your friend in sunny Manitoba, Mike. All right. Is that the 58 he's talking about? He said 53. That was a joke, can find the middle of these two pieces. There we go. Now, I'm going to pull these out in a certain order because I want the primary coin of this trade to be my 5,000th coin. Right there. All right, let's see what this is. It's a young Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth II, Queen by grace of God. $0.50. Canada. Is that, excuse me, I can't read it so far away. I think that's, yeah, that says 53. This is a 50-cent piece. I don't think I've ever seen this design. But I like it. That's a cool reverse. Like it very much. 4,999 coins in the collection. This one should be the primary coin that we traded for. Mike's end of the trade hadn't gotten to him yet. As usual with my laziness, I didn't get mine off as promised on Monday. I got it off on Wednesday. Ah, pretty coin. The young queen again. Oh, I get what he says now. That's a 53, and I think this is a 53. So if I get the remainder of the coins, then I'll have a set of 53s. This was the design that I never had before, and I'd always liked it. Don't know why I never got around to getting one. But that's a trapper or a trader or what have you in the back of the canoe, and then an Indian in the front, and the two bundles there. The front bundle actually has an HB stamped on it for Hudson Bay Trading Company. They were later on famous for their Hudson Bay blankets. I used to have one, but it got so old when I tried to wash it, it disintegrated. But that's okay. I mean, it used to be on my bed when I was a teenager, so it's about time it disintegrated. Maybe I should have had it dry cleaned. But anyway, a beautiful young Elizabeth and the classic Canadian design of their silver dollar. These are both silver. And that is the 5,000th coin in my coin collection. And I think it's much more appropriate that it come from a friend like Mike GPO than from what was going to be the American Silver Eagle from the Mint and the Pride of Two Nations coins. So, you know, life has a way of turning out in the way that it should, is one of my beliefs. Things happen for a reason. Great coin, Mike. Thank you. And one more in here. Let's see what this is. I can tell already from way down here. This is a Scottish shilling. And Mike said last time we made a trade that he was going to start throwing in Scottish shillings. A mutual friend of ours Big Laurie, or Ian, used to send Scottish shillings. The design on the obverse of King George there is the same in this year, and I'm not sure how many years they did it, but the reverse was different. One had an English crest, and the other one, as you can see, there's the thistle. This was the Scottish shilling. That one back there is the one that Big Laurie sent me shortly before he passed away. And this one's from Mike. Well, number one, great trade with Mike GPO from sunny Manitoba. And number two, John Hartley has 5,001 coins in his collection. And I started collecting coins, seriously collecting, right after I got out. Well, no, a couple of years after I got out the Navy. Because the first couple of years in law enforcement, I made absolutely hardly zero money. And we rented an apartment. There were 4 of us in there, 5 at one time. Just to be able to afford to live on Hilton Head, South Carolina. So I started collecting coins, getting mint sets pretty much, and the occasional commemorative when they started. Of course, when I got out in the Navy, the commemoratives had yet to start. No, they had just started back up. Then I started receiving, there's no email back then, I started receiving mailings. Once you buy one thing from the mint, they send you their catalog. So I start picking up some commemoratives here and there. So it's been a long time since I started, and now to have 5,001 coins is something extra special. So I'm going to go log these in the Numista so I can see that 4 changed to a 5, and then I got to get ready, get the house cleaned up. My brother's coming in because the British Open's on this weekend, and we always watch golf and baseball together. So if you would please click on that subscribe nickel in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you give me a thumbs down, let me know what you didn't like about the video. And if you would please leave a comment. I like to read all your comments, and I try to answer all of them. And until I got nothing coming in till the 24th when they sell that coin and currency set from the mint. Will be the next thing I order. But for now, I'm 1042.